everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Totally Social. Here with the girl, Lorna the smiling baby. I am so excited to have you guys back. I'm so happy to be doing this segment again. I have been away for a long time. I'm tired of making excuses to why I go away. But if you have been around when I'm doing the shooting, you know that I do this personally. I do my shooting, I do the editing, and I have to post, and then it's like after posting then I have to be like, oh, how is it working? Has it garnered the views that I want? Has it done something out there? Has it impacted anyone? It takes a lot out of me, and sometimes it's just like I need to go back and just sit back and relax and just not think about having to shoot. But I am so happy to see that you guys have put your faith in me and haven't left even after all this time away. I go and check on the studio app, and it's like you guys are still there, and I'm like, yeah, that is the reason to why I should go back and shoot. Otherwise, I have some big things that are going on in my life, and that is why I have been away. It's not like before where I would just disappear because I just wanted to be lazy and not shoot. I'm excited for my new journey. I hope I can walk this journey with you guys. I hope I can get time to shoot and also work best, because I'm trying to be the best version of myself the other side. Today's episode, I have something, and that is dating yourself. How many people sit there and take time to really know themselves? We talk about dating other people, getting into relationships with other people, but do we get enough time to date ourselves? Well, I doubt a lot of that is happening out there, because a lot of people have reservations. They're okay to jump into relationships with other people, judge those people, but they're not willing to date themselves. Are you the kind of person that you would sit down and want to have a conversation with yourself? Are you the kind of person that you'd want to meet on the other side of the table and talk to? So yeah, we have talked about self-love on this channel, and we cannot get to that point if we have not dated ourselves. So how does it go? What does it mean to date yourself? This means you sit down, take time with yourself, know what your likes are, know what doesn't work for you. That is when they pop that thing of know your strength and know your weakness. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If you know your weaknesses, it doesn't kill you. It just means that at that time when your weaknesses are coming out more, you know that you have to get back in there and work on making the bigger side, your strength, to come out more, you know. It's waking up every day and choosing yourself and knowing that, yes, things are not working in my favor, but who is going to choose me if I cannot choose me? Another thing is surrounding yourself with that positivity, you know. You wake up every morning and you're just like affirming the things that you want to see in your life, you know. I remember a point where I was so down in my life, and all I needed was those affirmations where I am beautiful, I am brave, I am energetic, I am strong, I am powerful, I can do all things that I put my head to, put my mind to. So you wake up every day and affirm, validate yourself more than anyone else. Just become your biggest cheerleader, you know. If my team is winning, then cheer on, be like, yes, you can do it. Even when you wake up and you feel like, no, today I just can't do it, please make an effort to validate yourself. I was talking to a friend recently. I'll not go into details of that, but I was telling someone to smile more. And I remember when I was growing up, I used to hate my smile, because every time I would smile, someone would be like, oh, you smile like a baby. And it was that insecurity in me that I didn't want anyone to consider me young, because I wanted to be that big girl. It's quite funny because now on my channel I call myself the smiling baby as a host, but if you look back, that thing, it took all the joy that I had in me, because I was making this effort for people not to see me as a young girl, and I forgot that smile is what kept me going. And now that I am having a relationship with myself, I realize how much I want to smile, how much it means to me to smile all the time. Even on the days when it feels like I can just pass that, it's like I am pushing myself to be like, smile, tomorrow is going to be a better day. So if you're dating yourself, smile, laugh at yourself. There are things that I do and I look in the mirror and I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm just like, I could never have imagined myself getting to that point where I just laugh at the things that have happened. It's like, don't take life so serious that you drain out every piece of joy that you've ever had, or every piece of joy that you can tap into. We got some new equipment. I hope the sound can be a little better. So I have to stop and check because I am directing and I am shooting. Otherwise, I think the COVID times were hard for some people because they realized that they had been in a lot of people, in a crowd always, and now they had to separate themselves. So get time and separate yourself from the crowd, from the noises, so that you just get into that space where you invite yourself into that silence and know what works for you. Because when you're silent, when you're in solitude, you realize that your mind starts to bring about the thoughts, and it's like, if you can put your thoughts in check, you're putting yourself in check. That is how you find ways of having yourself under self-control, or knowing the things that trigger you and how you can deal with them, so that if you get to a point where the things are pushing and they're pushing and you feel like, oh, I can't handle this anymore, you actually have a way out of it. So last but not least, have a spiritual relationship with God. You realize that salvation as a whole is a personal experience. When God wants to use a man, he approaches that man. So get into that space where you allow God to use you and to talk to you. Separate yourself to get to that point where you love yourself enough to want God to use you, because he's the most important thing. It's like the most beautiful thing that can ever happen to anyone, be it Muslim, be it Christian, whichever religion you're falling in. Just realize that if you have that spiritual being in you that you view as important in your life, just engage yourself more with that spiritual presence. Engage yourself more. I'm Christian. Engage more with God. Relate more with God. It's like because God is love, How do you date yourself if you don't have love in you? So when you decide to have this relationship, just have this mindset that I am going to go to God first, so that he can show me how to love myself best. I don't know if you guys get me, but whoever has got it, I hope you understand what I'm trying to put across. I know that there is something that someone can learn from what I talk about on this channel, and thank you for those who keep on supporting me, for those who keep on reminding me. There is someone on my Facebook who keeps texting me and they're like, oh, you haven't posted any new videos of late. And then I'm like, yeah, I am kind of caught up. And back then it was more of an excuse. Now that I am busy, it's like reality has struck. But thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for recommending this channel. I cannot appreciate you enough, but special thanks from my heart. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me hear from you. What is going on? What do you want me to talk about? What if you're there and you want to feature on this channel, please let me know. I am excited to let someone come into this world and teach me something new. Bye.